This song's gonna haunt my nightmares, isn't it? Hello! It's not been that long. It's been about a couple days, actually. Let's see. Looking at my calendar. It has been 2 days since I last streamed. And 2 days since I last streamed using this avatar. For those who may not know me, my name is Cupo Joe, like the nameplate says down there. I am normally not looking like this. But I figured, given that, you know, it's Jump King, man. It's Jump King. Calliope Mori helped this game grow. At least, she introduced it to me. I didn't know about this game until, like... No, yeah, she's pretty much the one who introduced it to me, and I'm not sure when it released. Give me just 1 second, I forgot to do something. I'm going to disappear, but you will still hear the disembodied voice in your head. Don't worry. It's just a VTuber. As soon as I figure out which one is me... That's... It is... that one. Oh my god, he's gone! No, he's not. Okay, let's see here. I need to adjust a couple things. Just give me 1 second. I might need to remove some smoothing here and there. An amazing model that's gotten plenty of use from me by Jolly Pops on Twitter. Fantastic artist, does amazing work without any outlines. And I gotta respect him for that. Okay. That's fine. I can remove that. Nope. I want to keep that on. I see. Okay, I can adjust it a little bit. Sorry, I really should have fixed this up, but today's kind of a chill day for me after kind of a hellish day yesterday at work. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I mean, you can pretty much pick up from all the details, but I have mentioned I'm a Texan, a South Texan, and if you've been keeping track of what I keep talking about or what I keep making, and the fact that I've updated my Twitter bio, I am native to San Antonio, Texas. Yep. Oh-ho. Bro... is that supposed to be like that? That's fine. Aha, there we go. Aha, yeah, that was it. Okay, fixed it. Almost. Maybe, yeah, let's try it there. It's feeling a little stiff. Which is ironic considering this, I'm in character dead. Okay, there we go. Be coming back shortly. Wabam. My voice is also very, untested at the moment, so this is... Also, we're doing one little thing different. You know what? I don't need to explain that one to you. That one's just on me. So, where the hell's my controller? There it is. Whoa! Whoa! Right, so, I have attempted stuff before on this. It has not gone well. My muscle memory is gone. I have good muscle memory, I have to admit. But I don't think that maybe it's on display here in this game. Man, you step away from streaming for a week and you realize you remember nothing about it. Like, I'm fiddling with the audio settings right now, I'm fiddling with the VTube settings right now. It's a fun time, so let's just delete our save, which has no progress whatsoever, and get on with it. My setup is a little scuffy, but let me fix this. Ah. So you're going to get that babe, right? Go on then. Get up there. Hehehehe. You also notice I got a bit of, God, do I use the kids' lingo here? As the kids say, drip? I don't know. If you don't know what Jump King is, it's pretty easy to understand. My mouse was there for a second. Interesting. Essentially, if you've ever played any of those Flash games back in the day, where you had like a little guide appear as soon as you started platforming, you know, those Ascension games, which I've played a multitude of, you'll know that this is a cruel, muscle memory based physics simulation of pain. This one doesn't have the said guide. Instead, you are at the mercy of whatever the game dictates is good enough, which half the time you're never gonna know. But it is a beautiful game to look at, I cannot lie. Speaking as just an amateur pixel artist. Oh god, did I really just say that? Speaking as a professional in the field, I have to say this game is excellent. Where in that spectrum of voices was that? It was like nerdy and then debonair with a touch of, I don't know. But it is relaxing. Like, despite being a so-called rage game, I kind of like it. When it doesn't want to hurt me. Like there. And there's very little to worry about audio-wise. When I tested the game, the loudest thing you'll hear is Jump King eating it. I don't know about any of the BGM, however, because I haven't gotten that high. Oh god. Okay. Behind the scenes sort of deal right now. The reactions may be a bit delayed because I've opted to have my microphone in sync with the model. I don't know how well it's doing because I can't hear the desync. You can. That's a trick I learned for that karaoke. Because everything comes through my Yamaha sound card, it was easy to just fudge it and say, okay, well, everything gets to be synced up with the model. Here, I'm not so sure. I could probably... This is more of a learning stream than anything, and this will probably only be an hour knowing my blood pressure. Oh, you fool. Take it slow. Take it slow, Joe. Lovely. So, let me just clear your mind. Focus on the task at hand. Wait for it. Rhythm. I don't have it. In a single inch of calcium. Or bone marrow. Take your pick. Ow. By the way, the eye twitching is not me. That's an involuntary reflex of this lovely model here. No! I may or may not growl during this live stream here. Okay. Easy does it. Easy does it. Boy, shut. That's what I get for trying to imitate the god. And that's what I get for insulting them. Okay, yeah, too far back. Push it up here. All good. There we go. Oh, Nelly. That's another. Okay, hold it. Take this one easy, take this one slow. This game is about risk assessment, not speed. Although, to be fair, this is a bit of a swagger game if you know how to speedrun it. Like the boss. Freaking 8 minutes. How do you do 8 minutes? There we go. I can't even do 8 hours, let alone minutes. Case in point. So, I hope I didn't scare... Oh, what am I saying? There's nobody to scare, but... 2 weeks ago, I had to cut my streaming schedule by 1 session because work absolutely killed me. Essentially... I'm a part-timer. That's legal enough to say. I'm a part-timer, and if you ain't in the biz, part-timer means you only work about 30-ish hours per week. That's approximately equivalent to maybe 4, 5, 6-hour shifts, and that's not bad if you're used to like hitting the ground running. But what my job had me do was work over that and then some. I effectively had to work a full-time position and have very little help to do all my work. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. It was not. I worked 6 straight days and it really took it out of me. So I cut my stream short. I decided, you know what? I can't leave this off stream. It's gonna be on stream. It's gonna be in the form of a very sensitive streamer, and so I cut a fighting game stream because I knew that was only gonna end in terror. Wait for it. Got it. But then I took the next week off. I had 3 straight days off. Back on the job, wasn't too bad. And I'm freaking losing it. Things are only getting tougher from here on out, and I'm having to really work hard just to keep up with all the stuff they're giving me now. But I feel good enough to stream, and that's the point. You know, this is fun. This is fun for me. I don't know about fun for you guys, watching me friggin' eat dirt all the time, but I know somebody out there watches the VODs. At the moment, there's nobody watching live right now. Oh my, I made that mistake offline too. There we go. Okay. This is a full send, yeah? And then full send. That's right, I remember that much. Bounce off the wall, bounce off the wall, bounce off the wall. I think this is just an arc. Famous last words. Oh, look at that muscle memory. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You know, speaking of muscle memory, I actually used to be an athletic type. I say that with air quotes because it was more like... I can't believe that. I tried to be the athletic type. I was the brawnier of the two of us, me and my brother Cake. And so I decided, you know what? I love watching the Spurs. I love watching my brothers play basketball in the court at my local community center. Why not? Let's give it a shot at my local school. And I was terrible. My cardio was absolute garbage. I was a mite heavy set for the basketball life. And I never really made it past guard, if I recall correctly. Nice. Full send it, Joe. Full send it. But yeah, I was not helpful to the team. I think maybe I made a couple baskets. I was never tall enough to dunk. Never tall enough to be balling, unfortunately. But I learned a lot about muscle memory from that. Oh God, thank you. Thank you, merciful Jump King Jesus. Well, my mother's gonna whip my... Oh, sorry, Mom. Latino religious mothers. Do not trifle with them. La chancla is a powerful tool, wielded only by those who are worthy enough to call themselves madre. Never, never challenge la chancla. There we go. Gotcha, okay, can't cheap it out that way. It's gotta be a full faith jump. Okay. I am using the D-pad and screwing up my thumb in the process, but I don't care. I want this pixel perfect. Go away, crow. Jump. Full send it. Full send it. Half send. We're in. Oh God, I hope you could hear that. That would be a combination of my spinal column and my chest popping. I don't know why my chest pops, but it does. Oh God, where am I? Okay, I feel like there's some cheese around here. Yep, there it is. Oh no. And just like normal cheese, it can go rotten very quickly. So, the thing about Jump King is that, yes, it doesn't exactly reward you for experimenting by sending you all the way to the very bottom. But you can have some fun regardless if you just kind of go, you know, with a devil-may-care attitude. Ooh, what's this? Nothing of importance, unfortunately. I believe that crow has some sort of bangle, which can be... Okay, let's see here. Half send. Didn't do it. I've heard a certain grandpire once say that speedrunners tend to have a screw loose of some kind. I'm not going to refute it. You know, doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting something to change, is insanity. It's the definition of it, yes. But you got to keep in mind that we do grow. We do grow as people when we try stuff over and over and over again. Okay. Okay. How the hell do I get over there? I want that valuable. I think maybe I go a little higher first. Or... Oh, that was dangerous as all hell, but I loved it. And I get to read lore. Jumper's poem. Jumping and falling, my heart is turned cold. Down here not can we warm it, not even gold. So I rise and attempt once again, fearing not. My heart resting sure that a babe remains hot. Oh God. I find it interesting that there are people out there who cannot roll their R's. I mean, maybe you're just born with it. Maybe I'm born with it. I don't know. God, I am not born with perception, that's for sure. Bless. Let's see how long my sanity lasts playing this game, huh? Oh, no. Not good, not good, not good. I will say, it was nice not having no responsibilities, you know, like asset creation and whatnot. It freed up a lot of necessary time for me to just kind of look around my area and say, there's about 3 years of dust around here. Now there isn't. Wait a minute. Has it actually been 3 years? No. No, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I did that. No way. But maybe. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. God, I hope I'm not. Nice. Awesome. Okay, not that rebound. There we go. There we go. Excelente. Son of a bee sting. But yeah. Now I can breathe easy and not have to worry about any potential coughing, I think. Although my voice is already naturally dry as it is, which I found out is actually linked... I've said this before, but it's actually linked to coffee. I think. I drink some tough stuff. It's like, if I recall correctly, the statistic is third most caffeine. It's a brand called Caffè Bustelo. I find it at my local dollar store, but you, if you want to try it out, you can definitely order some on Amazon. Wait for it. It's just your standard drip. You know, pour it into a filter, put some hot water over it. You're good to go in the morning and in the evening, and maybe throughout your whole week if you're not tolerant of caffeine, that is. Me, I've been drinking caffeine. It's kind of a weird story, but I think I want to say I started drinking caffeine when I was a wee bab of 12, maybe even younger, and I didn't even drink coffee. I had a... Good God. I think I could salvage this. Yes. And I ruined it. I acquired some chocolate-covered coffee beans, and the rest is history. As time went on, nothing seemed to work. Nothing seemed to wake me up, and maybe to some extent that's due to addiction, what you would call addiction immunity. But it's... What's the term I'm looking for? So I started with, like, my family's Folgers, and that wasn't enough, so I started putting an extra scoop. That wasn't enough. Oh God, where do I go from here? Let's try full send this way. There we go. Okay. Overshot. Nice. Then I moved on to Maxwell House, trying to look for taste mostly. Not really for effect. And so far nothing had really struck my fancy. Like, I tried Dunkin' Donuts, I tried Starbucks, Pike's Place was really good for a while, but then they became really hard to find. It's okay. It's kind of chocolatey, actually. It's really not sweet, but it's textured. It's really nice. Oh, for God's sake, I just walked off the platform. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Nope. Would I recommend it? If you can find it at your local market, yes. If you can find a decaf. Brother, have I got $1,000 and a briefcase with your name on it. Not an actual offer. Oof, okay, that worked. Full send. Okay, let's try partial send from over here. Rats. I wish I had some coffee with me right now. Some decaf, not hyped up Caffè Bustelo. I think it's like the third most caffeinated coffee you can get at a decent price, might I add. I believe cans right now. Hard to say. I haven't bought my own can in a while. But I reckon they're probably somewhere around... maybe at least $5. $7 for a can? I'm not sure. Shit's expensive these days. Like, I got a sandwich place near where I work, and it's $11 for a full sandwich. Like a hottie toddy chicken panini pressed, or like just fancy sandwiches for $11, $13 if you get the drink. It's kind of crazy if you ask me. Like, I used to get it all the time, and then I realized, oh, my paycheck's disappearing out of nowhere. What's happening? So yeah, decided, you know what? I'm an artisan. I can make my own sandwiches. That's an interesting buffer. Okay, middle, jump, no good. Try again. Middle, jump, overshot. I wonder if I can pull up. No, I am not going to reference the boss's speedrun. Oh, sweet goodness. Yeah, I'm good. Not great. Interesting. I'll take it. That's cruel. Ooh. Something just dropped a little bit there. Oh god, speaking of dropped. Uh-oh. Okay. Speaking of bitters. Ooh, boy, did I have a good week off. On Thursday that week. Like I said, I'm from San Antonio, and if you know San Antonio, you know Fiesta is like the biggest, if not the place to be when it comes to summer vacation. Or at least before summer vacation, because it happened this past April, I believe. Anyway, Battle of Flowers, people getting drunk, including me. I went to a local German beer garden we have around here. Why does that say... Oh, because okay. I keep track of all my streams on Google Calendar, and it's really helpful just to be able to pull it up on my phone. I can sync work days on there. It's a great asset if you ever need to schedule anything. Anyway, moving on from chilling for Google, I got a bit wasted, enjoying a lot of tasty drinks. They were all bitter as hell, mind you. All just bitter beers all bitter import beers. But they were good. I got to have one that was pitch black. And I love my drinks black. My beer, my coffee, anything that is pure taste. And I had one called Kohlstrecker. That was delicious, but it sent me over the moon. As in, I got a oh gosh, how do I explain this? I had one light beer, one amber beer, and then one dark beer, one pitch black beer, and that was... Oh, hello, Ryan. Don't mind me, I've just been talking to myself. Yeah, you're good, amigo, you're good. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, we're fine, we're solid, we're not... Whew. We're good. Oh, this is the gimme jump. This is the gut wrench jump. We're playing Jump King, Ryan. Jump King is all about pain. If I miss this jump, I am all the way back. All the way back to the drain opening. So it begins! Oh, okay, that's not bad. It can be. Oh, hello, friend. Is it her? You... touch... gone? No, 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 no. Rest easy, friend. You're gonna be there for a while. There's no plot to Jump King. It is essentially a... Like, have you ever played... If you ever played those old Flash games, like I did as a broke kid, these are... This is a Ascension game. You have a one-button jump that controls how powerful your jump is. Ooh, that plosive blew out the mic. And you are essentially at the mercy of whatever physics system is ingrained into this torture chamber. Back in the old days, there used to be guidelines, like literal guide arcs that you could look at. But here, no such luck. You kind of have to imagine it. Not a very imaginative person at the moment, it appears. It is, actually. It's kind of relaxing. But everybody's labeled this as a rage game because it's very punishing should you miss a single jump. Anyway, I'm just kind of chatterboxing here. Went over how my vacation went. Talked about coffee. And essentially, the reason I had to take vacation was because work sacked me with full-time out of nowhere. And I'm a part-timer. The faceplants are funny, yeah. Okay. Easy does it. Yeah. So, that same week, though, I had a good time with the family. Okay. Nope. Too low. I got to focus on quality of life stuff, fix up my room, clean up about an inch of dust off my floor. Oh no. Okay. Don't be a sucker. Oh, that was too close. Also too close. Fine and dandy. Send it. Full send. Jump-a-rooney. And into the mouth of the maw. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I did have a good time over the week. I actually went drinking with the family. If you don't know, I've said in the past I'm from Texas. I never explicitly said where, but I kind of can't hide exactly where that is anymore because Cake got a position at a place, and people only have to check his Twitter to see exactly where we are. So, howdy, I'm from San Antonio. Very deep south, a lot of good Mexican food, and Fiesta is a headache. It just went by, we got to participate in it, and I got drunk. My father did too, got a little tipsy, but he knows his limit. I don't. Had a very black beer called Striker. It was beer 3. It was beer 3, and it was a little too much. I was not able to stop myself. Just kind of, it was like slugging through. I don't think I've ever been that bad off. But essentially, I was moving and not being able to stop when I wanted to. Holy cow! No! Nuts. Okay, easy. Egads. It's fine. We have a redemption arc. Literally. Oh. And we're back. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just several tens of minutes gone. Indeed. It's fine. Muscle memory's starting to kick in now, so I can actually... Gad. Okay, maybe actual memory instead of muscle memory would help there. Now it's a gimme. You basically just land exactly where you need to go. Yeah. Half an hour. And we're back. Okay, don't tilt. Don't tilt. Easy does it. I wonder if today's people actually know where tilt comes from. Like, being tilted isn't just off kilter, it's actually a pinball term. It's when you literally slam the game so that it is tilted over and it's no longer playable. Much like somebody in this mental capacity. Okay. Bounce off that wall. Bounce off that wall. Okay. Half send. We're good. Take a leap of faith with a little extra. Jump. Jump. Big jump. Half jump. Half jump. Negated. Fella, whatever you're smelling, you may want to forget it. Nope. Nuts. Oh, I was too cocky with that one. Oh god! Oh god! Ah! Nuts. Sorry about that. I could hear that peaking. This game just gets to you, man. It gets to you pretty bad. You know, depending how next week turns out, maybe I should just dedicate, like... So we're doing P rank. We're doing P rank attempts this week. Next week, if I really want to tear my hair out, we could do Mega Man's finale finally. But that'll depend on a couple of factors, so I'm not so sure. P3 is coming back to next week. I specifically... Whoa! Okay, we're back. I specifically wanted son of a... Oh, man. I got absolutely schooled on how to play Pizza Tower. Dude. Okay, so, first things first. I looked up a couple things as I slowly decay all of my progress. I looked up a couple things about speedrunning and P ranking, and the advice was amazing. Okay, first off, I had to disable all the joystick inputs and remap them to actual buttons. That's an option in the menu. So now I had full control. Ooh boy. I had full control over when I was ground pounding and when I was... What was it? Ground pounding and super jumping. Next, they suggested do not use the joysticks, use a D-pad. So I plugged in my SNES controller, and lo and friggin' hold, although I know my SNES controller has very varied input lag, nice. It was buttery smooth, and I got really close to P ranking. I lapped 2 easily. Lap 2, if you don't know, is an optional route in the game. What is it? How do I explain it? So, Lap 2 activates after you've beaten the level for the first time. You are allowed a second go-through during the same escape timer. And the music is kick-ass. It is literally just... It is a swag move. If you have extra time on the timer, even though you what's the word I'm looking for? Extra time on the timer. If you have enough, you can lap 2 and still not face off against Pizza Face, who will come after you when you run out of time. I think going lap 2, you cannot... There is like no chance of you not running into Pizza Face. Okay. But it was a blast, man. It was an absolute blast doing lap 2 all by myself. It was fun. When I go to Pizza Rank P rank attempts, I do want to design a new overlay for it because it's going to be an ongoing thing. I really love that game. Like, I have felt tighter controls before, playing a hat in time. Oh my good lord, no! We're good. Only a hat in time has had tighter controls than Pizza Tower, and that's a 3D platformer. And I mean, is Jump King technically a tight platformer? Sure, why not? Yeah. So that's going to be an ongoing thing I want to do, because I loved Pizza Tower. I can't get enough of it. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're good. Do. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Half send? Yeah, half send. And then full jump. We're good. Just gotta remember some things. Son of a... There we go. Interesting. I need to start a little farther back. Okay, now the mulligan jump. Wasted. It's fine. Easy recover. Nothing to worry about. Yeah. So, if we're doing if we're doing P rank runs this week, maybe if I put some time aside, I can prep for a finale on Mega Man X, so we can put the final nail in that coffin. It was fun doing the costuming for that. I'm sure you remember I actually did the palette swap thing. I color picked all the actual Mega Man. What is it? Yeah, the actual Mega Man weapons, and reapplied them to my jacket. That was pretty cool. I just wasted that. Okay, come on now. Okay, half send, we're good. Oh no. Whew, alright. That's a generous position to be in. That, on the other hand, is a bit cruel. Don't dare even want to jump near that gutter again. Oof. Man, I gotta tell you, living in a tourist trap does kind of suck, though. It's fun, yeah, that you get to have like all sorts of crazy good venues for entertainment, but then you realize, oh wait, then a lot of crazy drivers are going to be on the road because nobody knows how to drive in Texas. And I mean nobody. Not the residents, not the visitors, not the foreigners, not nobody. You go out on the roads in Texas, you are gonna be writing your will in the next 15 minutes. And this is from somebody who doesn't have their driver's license. Don't I'll tell you why. It's because of those crazy drivers. Me and my driving teacher at the time, we had 4 sessions together. Every single one of those 4 sessions, somebody almost ran us off the road. Actually, no, that's stretching a little bit. Almost got into near accidents. We got into near accidents every time. 3 of those days, it was mostly them, and on one of the days, we got run off the road. We didn't get ditched, but we got run right into a parking lot. That was good enough to give me the shivers every time I stepped behind the driver's wheel. And then I freaked out my family during one of the times they let me drive, so me and the family car are a bit on outs. But eventually, I will get back in the driver's... Because like I said, all of Texas is a minefield when it comes to that stuff. Nuts. Okay. There we go. What's up? Whoa! Okay, nope. Gotta take my time with that second jump. Forgive the background. There we go. Okay. Descent, descent. Send it. Jump maybe. Mimsies. How do you do? Yeah. Driving is scary. You know. Oh, man. Give me a sec. My bones are a little cramped. Long time no see. Did you get to watch the karaoke VOD? I had a lot of good fun doing it. It was a big strain on my voice, though. Like, the second I was done, I just stopped talking because I knew if I didn't, my voice would be fried for the next day at work. Okay. Overshoot. Blast it. Yep. Yep. Hey-ya. Watcha. Ah. That's what happens when you don't go hiya like a good karate master. A good karate master. Man, imagine... Sick! Thank you for tuning in. Yeah. It was a good time. Trying to get End of a Life right was difficult. Like I said during that stream, that song's not made... Whoa, okay, that's a notification. Oh, cool. Ben Briggs. A man who is obsessed with Donkey Kong in his music. Live on Twitch. Oh, sorry, Ben. I'm over here doing my own thing. Okay, half sand. No! Okay, we're good. We're good. Recovery point right here. Don't overdo it. It's fine. Undershooting it is good enough for me. See, it's a cookie. That's good enough for me. Whoa, no! Not so. Uh-oh. Kindly keep your thoughts to yourself, my decrepit friend. I'm well aware of the babe's physical attributes, but I heard she's also good at geometry, which is something I'm severely lacking in. You know, Maybe she could help me with my college degree if I ever worked for one. Oh no. Okay, we're good. There we go. Okay, send it all the way. Partial. There we go. That was almost bad. I think from here? Yes. And then generous arc, but we still make it. What's up here? Okay, just a full send to the left. Okay. Margin of error. And we're in a brand new area. Welcome to Bargainburg. Yeah, new stream time is now 9 p.m. Central. I liked being a close to midnight streamer, but it just wasn't conducive to, like, say, your average salary workers' hours, especially mine. Usually for work, I have to get up around, like, if it's an early shift, I have to get up around like 8 a.m. and streaming at 11 p.m. is not good for that. So, just give me a minute. That's better. A little bit of stress relief. Going at 11 p.m. and then having to wake up at 8 a.m. in the morning is not conducive to a good, healthy lifestyle. So, I figured for y'all and for me, it'd be better if I went a little earlier. Greetings. These boots are fit for legendary hero. Crafted by a distinguished master. With these, you'll get to that babe in no time. Since I like you, I'll cut you a deal. For only 1 measly gold, they are yours. What do you say, eh? Wow, I actually got the voice right. Oh, you don't have 1 gold on you? I'm afraid the price point is at the bare minimum. It appears there aren't any other customers around. You don't happen to have any rich friends? There is no most use in talking to me. Yeah. So that's the whole purpose. And I kind of got to have my housemates acclimated to this new time during the busy work week. Oh, good lord, no. Okay. Mulligan jump. Goodbye, progress. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. So I had to stream at 8 during my heavy work week, and we came to an understanding about how to go about it. I set up a little marker outside, or I let them know exactly when it's going to happen, and they're cool with it, because most late nights, either they're going to bed or they're busy watching something on the tube, so they're not too worried about making noise. It's mostly Cake I have to worry about, and my roommate. Cake, if you don't know, is Cake of Cake Station. He's my brother. I've helped him with a couple of things, including an instrumental that I used for karaoke last time. But, yeah. We're good work partners, and we're brothers, so you kind of have one and the same. I've asked him if he wants to come on and, you know, hang out and play something, but he just doesn't have the time anymore. He's got a full-time job now, which is weird to say because he used to be on, like, the YouTuber die train. But he managed to score a job that has him doing something he loves, so I'm proud of him. Oh, that was a mistake. Uh-oh. Son of a... We're good. We're not great. But we're getting there. That's what matters. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Easy does it. You have you? Really? Uh-oh. Well, then you probably know what I look like. Yeah, things are going well, but now he has to try and find like a work-life balance where he can still be creative. I know he's going to be hosting his next contest, and I told him I'd help him with stream prep, but his new job kind of sacked him at the wrong time, so he got really tired really quick. Now I think he's doing better. He's got more conditioning. He knows exactly what's going on for him. So he should be okay for the most part. Uh-huh. Yeah. No. Never mind. Don't worry about it. You just might hear me in a couple of his videos every now and again. Anyway, moving on from that. Yeah, he's doing fine. Surprised? No, don't worry about it. Okay, let's focus a little in because I am starting to absolutely lose it. There we go. A moment of silence for this run. Yeah. There we go. Okay, easy does it, easy does it, easy does it. Oh, we ruined it. Oh, we were being a little too cocky there. There we go. There we go. Oh, by an inch. Easy does it. Not good. That's easy enough to do. There we go. Not bad. Awesome. Wait for it. Fantastic. Short hop. Let's check where we are. Full send it, and we're back in Bargenberg. Oh, man. Speaking of Bargenberg, I have good memories of flea markets. There used to be this really nice one that was like across from a pizza place. That's fantastic. Okay, come on now. Work with me here, man. If we never earned enough tickets to say get a prize at this pizza place, as a very, very small child, me and my brother would usually get consolation prizes at either the dollar store that was right next door or the flea market if we found something decent. And then we just go there for fun. I actually found a couple of SNES games through that place. And Game Boy games. Pretty sick, not gonna lie. But that place is no longer there. They replaced it with a park. Which, I mean, is fine by me. My skin kind of baked in that place. It was very, very open air. And then there was like an interior flea market as well. Think like Mallrats sort of flea market. It was really cool. I don't know what happened to it though. Like where all the vendors are now. I do know there's a new like kind of flea market-esque place in the mall nearby. And I've actually scored quite a couple of cool things from there. I got the full album version. That's amazing. Oh my good lord. I got the album to Rogue One, a Star Wars story. by Michael Giacchino. Favorite composer of mine. He started in video games and TV and moved all the way into occupying the same space as John friggin' Williams. Ain't that a success story? Maybe if I finally learn some music theory, I can do the same. Which I am. I have a music theory for dummies book. I'm getting through it. Man, this game is really conducive to chatting. Said the streamer out loud for no good reason. Oh, goodness. That reminds me. I saw a notification on Steam before I started that Town of Salem 2 is coming out. And if you don't know what Town of Salem 1 is, it's essentially a chat box version of something called Werewolf. It was very popular on Facebook. It was very popular with my friends. It was very popular on YouTube for a time. And now they're releasing a second one. I used to do all sorts of dumb stuff in that game. Like, I went... Thank God. I have so many opportunities to make those mistakes. Yeah, I'll need it. I've tried in the past several times with different methods. I signed up for Skillshare, which turned out to be kind of a rip-off. It was kind of more like glorified YouTube tutorials. Not really all that helpful, like academic-wise. Silence. You non-believers. I can make this jump. Pain. Suffering. Gaming. But just narrating my own self reminded me, one time I played a character in reference to a movie called Airplane. I forget what his name was, but essentially he, the comedic bit with him was that he started talking about his life story and everybody around him just wanted nothing but death instead of listening to it. And so I went an entire game narrating everything I was thinking, everything I was talking about, all that was going on around me. I think I just called myself the narrator. That was hard to do, and I definitely upped my WPM by doing it. It was okay, but God, you got the short end of the stick if you were the first one to die in Town of Salem. I wouldn't recommend it, unless you got like friends to do it with. It's an okay time, but geez, people get really stingy with life and death in that game. Sore losers and all that. Nuts. Okay. Oh, crud. Safety. There we go. Okay, get us back in the library and we'll resume talking. Oh, look who it is. I should probably turn off my Steam overlay. Hold on. What you working on there, brother? Oh, good lord. Yep. Remind me next time to go offline. You didn't see anything important, don't worry. There's only one cake with that icon on Steam. Easy does it. Oh boy. I I got one thing in the oven right now that's cooking, music-wise anyway. Off the field, the BGM I used during MFL, you remember it probably. I redid the guitar because I restrung it. I think I redid the bass as well. I didn't restring that, but I redid it just for the sake of it. And it's all re-recorded. I dropped it into my mixing program, and it works out of the box. I just had to re-export it, and I'm gonna do some tooling to see if I can get it to loop better. Nice. But soon, with some fixes, that will be my next BGM release, and then I'm gonna do a full version, quote unquote, that's gonna feature a lot more flair. Okay, easy does it. Oh. No. There we go. Not gonna happen. Shoot. Oh, I'm getting focused now. That's not good. It means I'm taking it too seriously. Easy does it. Easy does it. Here comes the drop kick. Kicked out of existence. Oh, that was almost bad. Ooh, that was a little too close. Oh, man. Kato! Hold on. Let me double check that because I'm reading it through OBS. Kato, that's right. Hello there. Long time no see. Interesting to see you outside of the Persona 3 streams. We're just chilling, having a good time, talking. Persona 3 will be back next Sunday as per usual. New stream time is now 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific, and 10 p.m. Eastern, if I'm doing my internal math correctly. Sorry. We're going until 11 tonight, and I doubt I'm going to make much progress, but I'm having a good time. Yep, I am a jump man at the moment, not a jump king. I shall be once this endeavor is finished, which may or may not be tonight, depending on my luck. Or skill. Lack thereof, perhaps. May chance. My goodness. Good grief, good grief, good grief. You know, after that karaoke stream, nightmare, what have you? I think I want to do something with vocals soon enough. Like I've had some lyrics lying around of a rock song I can do. It's kind of get up and go kind of music, so I think it could be easy, but I don't know where to go with it. Mulligan jump acquired. Done. Easy. Got it in. Okay, not too much. Too little. Alright, let's take a small breather here. If you got some water in front of you, I highly suggest you take a sip of it because you may have forgotten to. Like me. Much better. No! I forgot to jump. I forgot to jump. I'm good. I'm good. Tragedy. You missed tragedy, Ryan. Don't worry, I don't blame you for that one. I have nobody to blame but myself. Whee! He chose unwisely and made the same mistake over and over again. Okay. Clean Arc. Joan of Arc. Joan of All! Every day's great at your Junes. Like I said, I watched a P4 playthrough. I know that jingle. Da 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 Junesu, or something like that. I do still want to play that on stream if I can. I feel like Persona is a kind of game you want to enjoy the experience of. Like doing those, watching all that lore video, it doesn't really do it justice. Like, it's kind of a personality quiz in a way. Like you watch it to see what this or that person does. It's kind of like a scientific experiment in that way. It's kind of why I dig watching people play it. Okay, full send, full send. That part looks daunting, but it's actually fairly easy. Nice of y'all to join me on a quiet Tuesday evening. Oh God in heaven. It's fine. And now the end is near. And so I face the final curtain. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Wah. Chacow. Oh, my thumb is starting to have those same old sores from the SNES days, though. I'm sure that lid is tough enough. And the helmet. Dude, there's a lot of slang out there that I don't know. Like, I'm pretty good with slang most times, but, like, urban slang is beyond me. Like, lids, kicks, and whatnot. That's all stuff I understand, but there's a lot of other stuff, other slang that I've heard at my job that I just, like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's a stylistic way of talking. It's really interesting. Like, people have, like, those dialects you hear like on TV or movies, they do actually exist, and they are in fact out there. There's a reason for them usually, but hearing it in person, like, I don't know what it is, but here in San Antonio, I've done customer service. I need to focus. Here in South Texas, I've run into so many different voices. Like, interesting, booming, textured, rich. I've heard a couple Australian ones here and there. Amazing. Oh, look at all that progress undone. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Making animal noises here. Losing it. There we go. There we go. Little extra. Little there. Full send. And we're back at the gutter. We'll be at John Gutter soon enough. Come Thursday. And then we will finally use that asset I worked so long on. If I didn't change that scheduling. I think Killer Instinct is still on for Friday. I'm not sure. I could double check. My phone's right in front of me. There we go. Ugh. So I had to put a screen protector on my phone recently because I managed to actually scratch the poor thing, even though it's got like a full-on tough enough barricaded phone frame. And somehow I managed to land it directly on the screen on a little prop my dad had in his living room. So let's see. Let's go to my profile on Twitter because I pin it there. Yes, we are still on for Killer Instinct on the SNES on Friday. That's going to be a fun time, and I'm not sure if I'm going to like go faithful with it and use an SNES paddle, or I'm going to cheat using my 360 controller, or sorry, Series X controller. It just makes fighting game inputs that much easier, man, and it'll save me more thumb pain. But it does feel kind of cheap. That's called driving without thinking, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Alright, I don't need to full send it there. I just need to tap it in. Tap, tap, tap it in. Is a reference I don't understand because I didn't watch... What is it, Happy Gilmore? I have seen Adam Sandler movies, and none of the good ones, unfortunately. Supposedly there are good ones. According to a certain Reaper around these parts. I think I overdid it, yep. Happy Gilmore is apparently one of them, or at least it's a very quotable movie. I would like to watch it someday, when I have the time. But right now, I have to burn through several seasons of The World According to Jeff Goldblum. I did not expect it to be that good. Dude, like, if you have a Disney Plus account, watch it. Like, just the first episode on sneakers. I wanted to understand exactly what went into kicks and why people buy them for like 50 grand a piece. Nice. And I was like, dude... That episode did not feel like 30 minutes. It felt like a full-on hour-and-a-half documentary with how much information it had, but it felt so well measured and so well thought out, and the graphics they use for interludes are amazing. The World According to Jeff Goldblum. It's on Disney Plus. Definitely give it a watch. I have my next episode queued up. It will be on coffee. I watched two, one on sneakers and one on jeans, and I was very educated by them. They were fun. There are people out there who literally wear jeans as a lifestyle. A researcher at Levi's who does not wash his jeans at all. And that's mildly concerning because I own several Levi's. There we go. Tap. Tap. Tap once more. Full send. Full send. Jump it up. Get on it. Half-hearted. And we're in. Back at the library. Meanwhile, back at the Legion of Doom. There we go. False King's Keep. Interesting. Why is he a false king? Does he not earn the rights? Has he abducted the babe? Are we saving her from him? Okay. Yeah, because reasons. I don't question fighting game lore. We don't question Jump King lore. That could have been bad. There we... Okay. Little preemptive. There. Bargainburg is within my grasp. Tally-ho! Hello there, good sir. I shall be leaving your reputable establishment as I have no money to spend. If only you could find random loot and then sell it for a profit. Oh, believe you me, that was not planned. Okay. This is a new land, therefore I am taking it a little bit seriously. There we go. Okay. Edge out. Half-hearted jump? Half-hearted jump. Barely. Ooh, okay. I don't know how to do this, but it kind of looks like I rebound off the wall. I'm not going to do that. Town Hall Board of Notice. This abandoned town, which is clearly abandoned and which no one lives in, is henceforth irrevocably, eternally, foreverly, uncancelably and undeniably claimed by right of previous owners' blatant abandonment as the sole property of merchant Megildius Dreg. In addition, I, Megildius Dreg, shall rename the shining new center of commerce. It shall be hereby known as Bargainburg. Should any legal inquiries or complaints arise, contact intelligibly. Thank you for your cooperation. Crow. I want that drip, damn you. No! I'm fine. I'm fine. I ain't sideways yet. I ain't sideways yet, damn it. I chewed at the bit and got burned for it, damn it. It's fine. We adapt, improvise, overcome, and make ends meet. Oof. Overshot it, and here we go. New player entering the field. All right. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. No sewer surfing down here, please. Speaking of sewer surfing, nah, I had my fun with Shredder's Revenge. If I ever play it again, I want to play with somebody. I don't know who, but Shredder's Revenge definitely is one of those games where it's more fun with friends. I tried it with the family a while back, and it was a rollicking good time, but there was some minor motion sickness issues. We tried playing it on the family TV, and I think it's better for PC. Just too small of pixels. Over the rainbow, way up high. I'm good. Yeah. Shredder's Revenge is also one of those great, like, really tight controlling beat 'em ups. Oh, for God's sake! Alright, we're good. We're good. Just jump up the damn tower, dumb king. I don't understand exactly what the fuck your problem is, but oh, I got Lord, I cursed on stream. I do apologize about that. Whoo, that wasn't even intentional. Hey, yep. There we go. No. Ooh. Yeah. Shredder's Revenge is a good time. A lot of kick-ass music too. By a guy I didn't even know before he helped make that game. T. Lopes. He did a lot of really nostalgic work on it, and he even sourced a lot of like the original instruments that were made to like make the original Turtles in Time arcade release. So it just like what is it? Just like Pizza Tower, Shredder's Revenge is a really nice love letter to all those games of yore. Let's see here. Oh, man. Here we go. There we are. Overshoot. A rebound. God, I grew up with all kinds of games like that. Anytime there was an in-game announcer, that was the game I gravitated towards. Killer Instinct, NBA Jam. I love those games to death just for the sound bites. Those always stuck with me, and they kind of became part of my vernacular. Like every once in a while, I'll just start doing a bit where, like, I'm trying to sell something, and I know how to make that pitch. I don't know. It's fun being a parrot sometimes. But oh, focus. Let's get out of this tower. Let's get out of this keep. Oh, brilliant. Let's get out of this keep. Let's get out of this keep. Let's get out of this keep. Okay. Okay. In Spanish, why? Okay. I can't believe how I did on Besame Mucho that karaoke during the karaoke. I'm thoroughly surprised that I actually... Let me just cycle through everything here. Okay. I'm thoroughly surprised I actually got some of the Spanish pronunciation correct. I don't know Spanish as a second language. My primary language is English. I know bits and pieces because I grew up around it. Like, my grandmother spoke fluent Spanish. My mother speaks fluent-ish Spanish. But my father and mother decided, you know what? We're going to follow the example of my father and teach our kids English first off. Spanish might come later, but it's not something we want them to do, because guess what? I grew up with a lot of Spanish-speaking kids. They didn't understand a lick of English, and they suffered in education because of it, which is kind of sad. A lot of the people around San Antonio speak Spanish only, usually because they're either fresh off the border patrol, or they grew up here. Yeah. But Spanish-speaking teachers maybe are in high demand around here, but they aren't, like, enforced. Ooh. So kudos to those who can speak Spanish, but it already takes 200% of my mental capacity just to speak English, thank you. Clearly, anyway. Okay. I did it again. Yeah. Same with you? Talking is hard in general. It's actually a learned skill. I learned very early on by having my parents actually used a lot of books, a lot of videos, because remember, I never attended school. And essentially, I learned through hearing as well as reading. So I would watch Reading Rainbow and then read the book, and I could imitate the characters. Like, there was one really cool video in particular. I almost botched that jump. It's called Teeny Tiny and the Wicked Witch Woman. And it is so... It's like, how did you show... Why did you show this to kids? It's terrifying. It's based on an old, like, Russian tale or some Slavic tale where Teeny Tiny and his older brothers go to play in the woods away from their parents. The woods slowly creep in and it becomes dark outside. And then they come upon a small house in the woods. A gangly witch who calls herself Auntie invites them in with the most horrifying voice. It's like, hold on, I need to step away from the mic to do this. Come in, my sweet. It's so demonic, and it's a kid's VHS. And I learned how to do that. It's inverted talking, basically. You have to suck in and close up your throat a little bit. And you can create some horrifying sounds doing it. But yeah, those Reading Rainbow VHSs and Scholastic Schoolhouse or something? I forget. Children's Schoolhouse or something? I forget what videos they are exactly, but there are a lot of those just waiting to be shown to kids. And that's how I learned how to do like a lot of voices, a lot of acting from that. Was just, they even had, which one was it? Space Case, that's right. Space Case, they had Christopher Lloyd, the voice of Hacker, Doc from Back to the Future, and a whole host of other things. He actually did one of them called Space Case. And he basically voiced half the characters. He was a narrator, and it was such a treat. Such a treat to listen to him. It came from outer space. But the thing wasn't interested. That sounds kind of like Richard Nixon, but I digress. I am not a cook. Nor am I a cook. But yeah, those videos taught me how to have fun with my voice. And then I learned how to talk proper from like old 50s movies and how to be... I even... There was this weird video my parents showed me a long time ago called, what was it? Do I want to talk about that? Nah. Long story short, it was some kids' etiquette called Eddie Cat. Ridiculous name. Surprisingly entertaining despite being about how to be nice on the phone and how to be cordial with the ladies. It wasn't anything sleazy like that, but point being, it was an interesting time in my life to just be video educated. Video educated and book educated. But it worked. I actually read aloud to my parents when they were supposed to be reading me to sleep. I read them to sleep. Also overcame a stutter, which is surprising to hear. Everybody I've talked to about that has been like, wait, you have a stutter? I say yes. It comes out whenever I'm stressed out. But essentially, I've figured out that it's purely because my mind works faster than my mouth. Technically, Robin Williams also had the same problem, but his mouth could move as fast as his brain could think. So, in conjunction with, I want to call it lip muscles? I don't know. And a bit of coffee, I can function as a proper human being. Now, that coffee wears off over time, obviously, but I don't know. I don't think I attribute it more to coffee. I attribute it more to just talking a lot. But in End of a Life's case, that was reading, talking fast, and rapping at the same time. So my mind kind of melted during that. Yeah. The scary thing is that it comes back when I'm in high-stress situations. Like, after a long day of work, if I'm not doing hot, I can't speak. It's terrifying. Like, I can't I can't physically make out any sort of words. Something else, man. But I used to have a really bad stutter when I was a kid. Happy I overcame it. Very happy. You know. Most kids have to go to speech therapy, and I need to go to therapy after this stream. Ooh, I need to stop going for it, man. Give up on those kicks. Give up on those kicks. They're probably not even the right size anyway. Oh god, that's a story in itself. Nah, let's not talk about shoe size here. Yeah. Okay. Easy does it. That part's starting to get easy now. That's just cruel. I went for the crow again. And it didn't pay off again. Remember, I started the stream out with Insanity is doing the same exact thing over and over and over again, expecting things to be different. I plead insanity, Your Honor. I plead insanity. There we go. Alright, we are not going to forfeit Bargainberg just to get drip, as the kids say. We are going to ascend. We are going to jump high. Okay, not too bad. Almost didn't make it. We're good. Solidus. Snakus. But it's right there. Okay. One more try. That is why we do it. That is why we take that extra effort. It's not mine, though. It's still not mine. Oh, I got away with it. Okay. Okay. This is the Kobe Memorial jump. Here we go. Dissatisfying, but not punishing. Okay, let's take a breather after pulling that bullshit off. Whew. Can't. Every time, man. Every time I need to clutch it, it just works. I should start playing Valorant or CS:GO or something. Sometimes done. Okay. We are knocked down. We are not going to be forever knocked. No! Dude. That hurt. Also, have you seen his legs? They're the width of his head. He can handle it. Him and his shin guards. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe this is just his... Oh, okay, to be fair, he does face plant. I can only wonder how he survives that, yeah. Really good face shielding? I don't know. Oh, overshot it. I could feel that too. You got it. Okay, that's not gonna work. There we go. And fine and dandy. Oof. Hey, at least I got the backwards cap. That's half the drip right there. Oh, man. That reminds me. I told my coworker one time that I had to get some new sneakers because I haven't owned a pair of sneakers in a while. A fall is a fall no matter what armor he's wearing. Correct. Just like bulletproof armor isn't actually bulletproof. There's still a lot of trauma behind it. There is actually a fall damage mod for Jump King. I have not tried it, nor will I ever try it, because this enough is pain, and getting reset all the way back to the beginning after falling several times would be a nightmare. This music reminds me of Metroid, Super Metroid to be exact. Oh, son of a... That pixel perfectness. Okay. Nope. I have no idea how it works, but I heard it's just like a counter. If you fall like 10 times, you have to restart. Like he's just flat on the ground. Oh my god, that's the drain. Giga Drain. Venusaur! Use Giga Drain! It's super effective. This has been 2 hours. You know what? I do believe that. I do believe myself to be that crazy. Alright, we're gonna push ourselves to a proper stopping point, because I have some other things I need to prep, and I have to go to work tomorrow. So we'll wrap this up around 11 Central. So about 5 minutes left. Okay, over here. Thank you all for tuning in. I didn't expect a Jump King stream to do this well. But just chatting is just chatting, eh? Boom. And I'm sure this new time works for everybody a lot better. Giga Drain. There we go. I want to say, let's get to Bargainburg before we end this. I didn't think this would be this difficult. I knew this game was frustrating, but I didn't think, you know, it would prove to be that much of a challenge. I've been playing platformers since I was 5, mind you. When I was very young, and like I said, I've grown up with outdated technology, so I grew up with a Super Nintendo game controller in my hand. Amazing. So... Just because I was homeschooled, I had no, like, outside group. Yes. Yeah, just like horror games don't look all that scary until you're in the thick of it. Nice. Okay. Nice and gentle. Don't want to go all the way back to the beginning. Sweet Mama Mori, don't do this to me. I am not starting at the very bottom. After hitting the Drip Crow when I thought I couldn't achieve it, I will not fall to the very bottom. Mark my words. Oh, not good. Before I let y'all go, eventually, I love how Low Summaries does not allow emoji use. Interesting. I I will have to watch the VOD to see what that is. Y'all have any game recommendations? I'm starting to run low on my little backlog here, and I'd like to have some more one-off stuff. I'd love to hear some recommendations, because I'm, much like my music taste, my game taste is very narrow. I am open to trying anything new. They can also be series games if you like. I'm open to anything, really. And I have a paying job, so I can definitely fund most of this. The only thing I can't do right now is play a console game. To play a console game, it requires an Elgato, and I don't have the funds to do so. Friggin' amazing. All my funds right now are being eaten up by work. And eventually by music, hopefully. But a game, I can definitely do. Thank you, thank you. It's a bit of a backlog, I'll tell you that, and it's a lot of weird... It's a lot of, like, classic picks, and a lot of weird games. I think the strangest one I've played, however, is Hotline Miami. Okay, easy does it. Hold it. Come on. Whee! Okay, Bargainburg, here we come. Bargainburg, we're on our way. Oh god, why did I reference a children's show? Wonder Pets, we're on our way. We're not too big and we're not too tough. Man. I don't know how to feel about today's children's programming. I've mostly avoided it because it doesn't look good. Not that I would want to watch it, but I'm just thankful I don't have any kids right now. If I had to put up with that bullshit, I think I'd be going insane too. Hollow Knight. I do actually own that game. I played a bit of it on Switch, but input lag prevented me from doing much. So that is definitely a game I have on my list. I will put it up a little higher then. I'll say... I'm trying to think of when it would be okay to play it. I've got P rank, I've got Mega Man, I've got Persona 3. Persona 3 is not ending anytime soon. I know that for a fact. That's gonna be like... If it's once a week, it's gonna take forever. But I'll definitely consider putting Hollow Knight somewhere on the list at some point. Somewhere on the schedule. I do, yeah. If they're as tough as X, though, I'm not so sure. I'd be up to the task, but I haven't played them before. I gotta admit, I've only played Mega Man X, so it could be fun. What is it? I still have a lot more. I have a couple more DLCs of Shovel Knight I can get to now. Uh-oh. Oh! MFL will eventually return. I just want to, you know, spruce it up. The X Legacy Collection. Nice. You're playing it on your own time. That's cool. Oh man, that reminds me. When I was doing laundry today, I brought my Switch out just to pass the time, and I attempted Tetris Attack on the very hard mode that we found out about. Oh my god. You have to seriously, like, sweat hard. Deltarune maybe? Deltarune maybe. But Undertale, unfortunately, I have seen to death. I am well familiar with both sides of that coin. peaceful, non-peaceful, and somewhere in between, so I wouldn't be able to provide anything interesting for that playthrough. Maybe some nice voices, but Deltarune, maybe. Yeah, but very hard is not okay. Very hard is not okay. I struggled through the first stage. No shot, no luck. And then the second stage just ruined me. I think for Vampire Survivor, I know about that game. I've heard it's addicting. It's a lot like Hollow Cure, which is a game I've played before. In fact, Hollow Cure is based off of it. But I have seen a lot of gameplay of Vampire Survivor. It looks it looks really fun. It does look really fun. I know it's like sort of grindy. It scratches that itch, and at the same time, you can nerd out about the stats. Maybe. That'd be a good one-off. I'll keep that one in mind. And it's cheap, too. Come on, Bargainburg. We're getting there. And then we're calling it. Okay. Too high! Vampire Survivor would be fun. That'd be a nice one-off game. Although, I'm not so sure my bitrate can handle it. Texas internet is notorious for not being reliable when it needs to be. But I will definitely give Vampire Survivor a shot. And it's a pixel game. That's right up my alley. Ugh. Nice. Alright. Okay. Come on, Bargainburg. Our cutoff is 11:15. We have 10 minutes to do this. That does beg the question, will I ever revisit Jump King again? The answer is yes. I believe the Rite of Ascension is something all deadbeats, aka fans of Calliope Mori, must undertake. And mayhaps I will actually succeed in Ascension and join the non-maidenless crew of those who have ascended to the babe. Very old games. Yeah, me too. I have a good SNES collection, but not all of them are on the Switch, and not all of them do I own physically and emu-wise. There's some fun ones, sure. Those are good for one-offs, like NBA Jam, for example. But like I said, I have a general rule where it has to be something I either physically have or something I can acquire through different means. Otherwise, that's going to get me into legal trouble. Although I'm not so sure if... Well... Yeah. Like River City Girls. River City Girls we are definitely completing next week. We are going to slog through that as best we can. Although, it's starting to get a little bit on my nerves. We've got plenty to do. But thank you for the recommendations. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Vampire Survivors, Hollow Knight, the Mega Man X expansions. Not expansions. The Mega Man X series. And any old games I can think of. Alright. Up. Okay. If we descend to the green, that's the end. Well, I'm a man of my word. I gotta end it there. If we descend to the green, we are done. One more try. Uno más. Una más cerveza. Una más cerveza. Was all I could say. That was gonna be in the karaoke, but I could never find... you know what? You challenged me on it, and I'll honor it. I'll honor it. Good run. Got very far. Chased the crow up quite a bit. That drip will be ours someday. But that was fun. That was a nice, chill chatting stream where I definitely spilled more guts than I thought I would, despite being a skeleton. Okay, next on the docket is going to be Pizza Tower. P rank runs. Expected to be ultra try-hardy. I am going to probably be talking a little less. I'll be using my controller to the best of my advantage. And with that being said, to the VOD watchers out there, thank you for watching. Mimsies and Ryan, thank you very much for joining me for the first normal stream. I'm back. Normal, quote-unquote. And thank you for the game recommendations. I will attempt to rest well, yes. Until next time, take care of yourself. You're no good to anybody dead. And have a good night. I just gave you the two-finger salute without having two fingers in front of me. Good night. If I can find where they're good night. I'll scroll.